Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, playing some, I'm actually not sure what the name of the skin is, but we're playing some Kassadin mid lane here. I'm actually completely forgotten the name of the skin is, but it's the brand new skin here on the PBE. Of course, you see our name is CaptainMonk PBE, because we are on the PBE. And let's go ahead and pick up ourselves a crystalline flask here for the lane phase to help us sustain through it. And get ourselves extra health potions and the warden chicken to head onto the lane. As you guys can see from the teams here today, we've got the Flying Brat playing that Lucianated carry for us. Also got Nathan Kazuki on that Rengar jungle. Gimme Djibouti playing as Aatrox top. And next but not least is God of Conquest. God of Conquest? Yeah, God of Conquest. I almost mispronounced that one. Playing as Janna support. It's looking like we're against a mirror match of the Kassadin, of course, which you should expect because, of course, there is that new skin. And they also have the brand supports. They also use the new skin there. And then the Vi jungle, because, again, new skin. And then, of course, the extra Riven and the Kindred. So, a lot of new stuff on their team as well. So, you get to see a lot of cool stuff. Not only myself playing Kassadin, but their team's also going to be using some of the new stuff as well. But let's go ahead and actually not get an ability just yet. I was considering getting an ability, but just in case... Actually, now that I think about it, I mean, there's really no reason to get the E, because I don't think people are going to use our abilities enough for me to have enough charges to actually use it in the first place. And our W is never going to be more efficient than our Q, I think. So, yeah, we'll just go with the Q. That's fine. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But it looks like Aatrox here wants to do a camp to start off. And Rengar's going to start on the bot side, so that sounds all good. But in this lane here against the Kassadin, honestly, I think going with the Q max is the way to go. Whenever it comes between the two, a lot of people actually don't know this. Your E does more damage. You see 80 plus 16, so the AP ratio is pretty damn similar. I think it's the exact same, to be honest with you. Your AP ratios, by the way, on Kassadin are freaking insane. They're so damn good. And why is Brand here? I guess they both wanted mid. I thought he was going Brand support, but nope, they both wanted mid, so I'm in a duo lane. Gotta love the PBE, so let's go ahead and track this minion at the back there with using our Q. So 2v1 mid. I'll just go ahead and let my team know. Maybe I'll have Janna swaps the mid lane and have the 80 carries just duke it out in the bot lane, but yeah, we're in a 2v1 lane, and that is no good for Kassadin, but like I said, it's the PBE, you gotta expect this sort of thing, and unfortunate as it is, this is how it's gonna have to be this game, it looks like. But we should be able to get this minion here on the side. There we go, nice. But you can see the visual effects of the skin are pretty kick-ass. Want me to go mid with you? Yeah, that would be great. Oopsies. Yeah, because if we're in a 2v1, man, it's going to be really tough. I might get extra XP, but there's no way I'd even stand a chance, really. And I don't really want to push up to get minions with my auto attacks, because it might be risky and dangerous. I'd rather just sit back and farm from a distance with my Q if I can. And I can always get my mana back with my W, so it's not a big deal. But we'll take some damage there, but I think I will max the Q here this game, because I was kind of discussing it a little bit, the difference between the E and the Q. Q spammable, because you don't need to charge up with your opponents and your allies using abilities, of course. And you also have the luxury of AoE, so that's pretty good as well. So I don't know. There's pros and cons to both, but I think the way you should really look at it, the one thing that should be the thing that chooses whether you go with the Q max or the E max, is whether or not your opponent is AD or AP in lane. I guess an AP laner, you can deny a lot of damage by maxing the Q because the shield gets really, really strong. And I don't think I'm going to get this. No, I can. Nice. So yeah, being able to deny damage is really, really awesome. So make sure to look towards doing that with the Q max. But if you're against an AD opponent, may as well max E and look for a more wave clearing focused build, because the E does give you an AoE ability and more damage. Actually, it's a bigger burst, just less often because your Q is more spammable. That's okay. This lane's going pretty well for us so far. 17 CS to there, 10 and 7. So I guess together they are even with us, but not all that bad for us though to start off. And our Q does decent damage, but not great. The thing with Kassadin is, like I said, his base damages are actually pretty damn low, but his AP ratios are amazing, so he scales really, really well into the late game. So as long as we just chill here, and it looks like Aatrox can pick up that first blood, so nice job to him. And Katar's using our W here because it doesn't really have much of a mana cost, it has none actually, and it does replenish our mana, so may as well do that. Dodging out the brand abilities here, go ahead and combo him a little bit. Miss one of the minions here on the side, but that's okay. Go ahead and trade back with them a little bit. And yeah, although this is a dual lane, with Janna here, this becomes so easy for us. And whoopsies, as I say that, I get hit by that. Let's go ahead and do some damage to Kassadin here. He's going ham onto our Janna. And the exhaust going to come out, reducing his damage output. And there's going to be one kill for us. So unfortunately, we are going to lose our Janna because of that. But that is a small price to pay to get me a little bit more ahead, because I did have to use my flash, whereas there, what's his face? Oopsies, I might get killed here. In fact, I will have to, no, I'm going to die anyways. I was going to flash, but I was stunned for so long from Brand. I was going to die no matter what. But I know flash. She flashed to get onto me there, so that's fine. I'll pay the price. It's not a big deal. Let's sell actually a few potions here, because I'm thinking I'll have enough to sustain with Flask. I don't need the potions, and I should be able to get the Catalyst here. And Catalyst is kick fucking ass on Kassadin, because it gives you extra HP and mana, both of which are very important because you are a melee assassin with 2 ranged abilities. So you kind of need to get into the fight, literally, a lot of the time. Put your body right in there. And that's going to cost you, unfortunately, the disadvantage of taking a lot more damage. So having the extra HP is nice, and you saw there I was getting kind of low on mana, so all of which should be good. Now, Brand's actually basic here, and I think with this, actually I'm already level 4, so yeah, we could probably take up their Kassadin. He went the Blasting Wand Rush, which I would not recommend, but it can work. It's not like it can't work, it's definitely fine, but it's not what I would recommend. There's better things, I think. So let's go ahead and trade with this guy a little bit here if we can. And there we go, here's the Q. Doing some nice damage to him. And I think we'll just let the wave push towards us, because we could always just freeze out a turret very easily. Our farming under turret isn't too bad with Kassadin, because our W is so strong. You can see how good it is for farming. And the passive on it, too, gives us extra damage on hit, so that's also very, very effective. And it looks like Vi is actually in our jungle here. If I was level 6, I'd be going after her, but I'm not, so I don't think I can actually put too much pressure on her, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and just use the Q here and try to get that minion. Not going to happen. On these 2 at least. And I might get stunned here. Yeah, I will. And that kind of sucks, but Janna's shield should block a little bit of damage, so that's good at least. We'll go ahead and just Q the minion here. And he used our W as well. Clear up some farm as well. Alright, next up the Q, like I said. 34 CS to their 15 and 24. So they are ahead of us together, but the grand scale thing's not so much. And their Kassadin's taking a ton of damage here. And Brand's just like, I don't know this guy. He's not a part of the game to me. I'm just going to leave him to die. And I guess he's probably salty because this Kassadin did take his lane. So I could see why Brand would leave him to die. And I'll take it, you know, PBE chaos, I love it. I have no complaints with that one. Let's go ahead and just get some more minions though. And we're almost level 6 here. Once we have level 6, we can really put a lot of hurting on Brand, because although he's pretty strong and he has that kill from earlier, we do of course have the luxury of our ultimate when we have it, and that's going to allow us to get right in his face and do a lot of damage right on top of him. And I might be in trouble here actually if I don't avoid the stun. But I think I'm out of range. Yes, I am. Okay, good. And yeah, Vi came in, that's why I was kind of worried, but we're all good here. No problemo. I'll go ahead and just reset with the W. Your W is an auto attack reset because it is an auto attack in itself, so you can, of course, use your auto attack first, then reset with the W. And I think Vi... Okay, never mind, she's not camping us. I was thinking she was, just because she's already ganked us twice by 7 minutes. I was kind of thinking she might be sticking around. She is actually in the top river right here. I want to get this minion. I'm kind of scared, but we actually are going to be able to without getting coked down, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, Jan's going to go help out with the Vi over there. I can't really go over there and help because I'll miss a lot of farm for it. And unfortunately for us, we cannot afford that right now. And they don't need to be in the first place, so we're fine. So let's make this minion here. We are level 6 now. This is great for us. And let's actually clip the wave here a little bit. And Janna's going for a fight. I don't know if I'm really ready for a fight just yet. Because we are regenerating from our catalyst right now, which is nice. Let's just get this minion here. But, you know, one thing that's actually kind of funny about this is a 2v2 lane in the mid lane, which is, like, super weird. But at the same time, this is actually not a whole lot different from what most Kassadin lanes are going to be like. Because in a 1v1, you'd still be farming like this. I mean, maybe you'd be able to pressure a little bit more, but even then, man, not a whole lot would change in a 2v1 lane. Or, sorry, in a 1v1 lane. But you can see here, the farm is actually getting to be quite close. I'm at 54. I'm actually getting pretty damn big. But at some point here, if we got a gank from Rengar or something when he's level 6, which he is actually level 6, we could easily kill Brand. So I'm going to ping out him and see if Rengar's interested. I would like blue, but I don't really think I need it necessarily. Come. Gank Brand. We've killed Kassadin enough. We need to kill Brand. Excuse me. I am still sick, so I'm sorry I had to clear my throat there. That was really gross. I do apologize, but unfortunately, it was the choice between that and not breathing. And I chose breathing because I can't breathe through my nose, so I do apologize. But let's clear up the next minute here. And Rengar is looking for the gank. He was going to go for blue buff, but we got him. We convinced him to come and gank instead. So with Brand comes back to lane here, we should be able to put a lot of pressure onto him. But for the time being, he's not even here, which kind of sucks. But you'll see here, Janna's doing a great job zoning out Kassadin, and I'm just getting free farm in the back. And this is actually, like, wonderful. Like, this is like sort of thing you'd see in a duo lane, a bot lane. And that's totally fine. And constantly spend my W like this is giving me a lot of free mana, which is also very good. I'm going to go out to Kassadin if I can here, because I think I can. Uh-oh, Brand's here. I regret this decision immediately, but we might be able to actually just kill him straight up. Alright, managed to get him. I'm under turret shots, unfortunately, and I think I am gonna die because of it. Yeah, I am. But I managed to pop both their ults. Yeah, I greeded out super hard, though. The greed. My bad. I super duper greeded out there looking to kill Kassadin, because he got so low in the first place after that initial trade that I was like, okay, there's no way I'm letting you get away. So I costed my team 3 lives, which really sucks, but in the end of the day, I think it'll be fine. Brand and Vi might be fed, but we're also very big because we have a Rod of Ages finished, and I think we'll make it work. So let's pick up a pink ward here to help with the vision control. Also get an extra health potion, and from here, let's just start spamming our ult, get back to lane, because of course, as long as we're careful about the mana cost increasing, because it does double per use, as you can see, it went from 50 to 100 to 200. As long as you're not using more than half your mana pool, you should be fine. So there we go. That's the last time I'm going to use it. Get back to lane. And from here, we're already back to lane as is, so we're all set. So let's get that first minion there. And from here, we'll just chill. And I should look at this one with an auto attack. Yes, we can. So 68 CS in 10 minutes. Not bad. Almost 70. But we got to keep in mind, we got Kassadin. Our wave clear is not great. And this is a duo lane, or a 2v2 lane, I should say. And the next thing is a little bit more complicated. But we're still managing, and that's awesome. I'll just go ahead and use the E here to try and make sure I can get these. Unfortunately, it's going to actually set me up for a little bit of failure, but also a little bit of success, so it's okay. And I think what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to get this pink ward down over here. And can I get this minion? No, I cannot. That sucks. I'm on the way, Janna. I'm on the way, friend. You got this. I believe in you. Where do you think you're going? Oh, he's going all the way over there. Alright. Let's pluck up a green ward in here then. Or at least a trinket ward, I should say. And can I get this minion? I'm gonna just ult in, and wow, I couldn't get the auto attack off in time. I really thought I could get it with an auto attack, but I could not. Brand's level 8, and I'm level freaking 7, so I need to level up. I'm actually gonna ever fight this guy. We're getting kind of low on mana here, so we do need that blue buff pretty soon. It's still up though, so that's good. Rengar hasn't taken it just yet, so that's very, very good. And yeah, Brand's farms is actually pretty good, but it's not as good as mine, and that's the most important thing. He's gonna dance for us. Oh yeah, show us the moves. Show me your moves. I don't know whose quote that is. I think it's like from some Nintendo character or something like that, like Captain Falcon. Show me your moves. Oh, we're not gonna go for it? We could totally have gone for that, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, he's not gonna go for it. That's okay though. I kept saying that's okay way too much, but it still is, so it's hard not to say that. But once we hit level 8, though, I think we can fight this Brand a little bit. But we gotta be careful, though, because Kassadin went bot lane, and Vi's looking to gank us lots. His W is down, so I'm actually gonna fight him here. He's out of cooldown. And there's half his HP right off the bat. He's gonna ult us here, but it's not gonna be enough to stop me from warping right behind him here and doing a lot of damage. Vi's gonna do a lot of damage to us as well, but the Janna ulti is gonna save our life and heal us a lot even as well. Now, I don't think we can pursue the Vi easily, but Rengar might be able to, so I'm just gonna go back mid. Really nice play by me, Vi, and a bit of Rengar too. Or not Vi, Janna. I said Vi when I meant Janna. My bad on that one. But we managed to take advantage of him not having his W. His W is a very important part of his kit. And what are you doing? You silly fool. You're going to die for your sins. Bye-bye. Alright, and actually Kassadin's here now, but he's just going to warp right back into the lane with his Rift Walk. But not too bad, though. Managed to pick up 2 kills there in the grand scheme of things. And that's awesome. And you can see there, our kit doesn't do much damage, although we have a lot of points in it because it does have very low base damage. And upgrade it does help, but it does not make it as much of a difference in comparison to if we were to uh-oh, we're in a bad spot here. Let's pop this back, and yeah, I should have actually stood inside of this Kindred ult. I did not do that. If I stood inside the Kindred ult, which I did not expect him to use in the first place, I would have actually never died until the end of it. So my bad on that one. And we are going to use Janna. Triple kill for their Riven. That is catastrophic for us, but I think we'll be okay because look at their team here. Yeah, it's really, yeah, all the kills are on Riven and Vi, and Vi's not that good. We've seen her make a lot of mistakes. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna pick up cooldown boots actually. I like cooldown boots on Kassadin because with cooldown boots, actually, ooh, should I get that? No, I think I'll get Hourglass. I'll work towards Hourglass. Reason I like cooldown boots on Kassadin is because I'm running 5% CDR on my masteries, 15% scaling with my runes, and then an extra 50% from that is going to put me at 35, and that's like pretty damn close to capped. I could build in the Fiends or Emerald Nomicon, but I don't really like mana regen on top of Rod of Ages. I just think it's kind of overkill. So I don't really care for it, and I think you kind of need Rod of Ages for that tankiness. I think it's really important to have early on, so I don't really care for stacking the two, so I end up going with the cooldown boots. And Spell Pen is pretty good with the Spell Pen boots, of course, but I don't think it's necessary by any means. So you can really go either way, but that's just my preference. But let's go ahead and clip the mini wave here. Clearing out most of the farm there, and actually looks like we might get into a fight here. I'm on the way. Brand's here on the side. His W and his abilities are down. This is huge. I'm going to this guy. All freaking in. Let's go, buddy. Fight me. There we go. Yeah, wasn't the easiest fight by any means, but definitely wasn't the hardest fight either, because he used a lot of cooldowns, and Brand's cooldowns aren't exactly the shortest. That's why you build CDR on him in the first place, to help with that. So take advantage of that weakness that he had. Definitely gave us the edge in that fight, so that's awesome. And so let's go ahead and push the lane out here. And try and get as many last hits as we can without missing as many as we can. Use our E or our ultimate, of course, when we need to push the wave. use our E to clear that out. And there we go. Alright. It looks like we also got the dragons. That's awesome for us. Great job on my team. But their Kindred's just farming here, and I could actually take her out very easily because I do a lot of damage, and he has no idea, he or she or they, whatever, they have no idea how much damage we do because we stacked up our ultimate. When you stack up your ultimate like that and it costs more mana, it does actually do more damage as well. And that's why I was able to kill her, is because, or they, or him. Kindred's like, it's the guy and a girl, so you end up saying they, but the Kindred itself that does everything besides the wolf's attacks is a chick, so I don't know. People gave me a lot of criticism for that in my video of Kindred saying it's a they, gosh, it's like, it's not a girl, but I thought it was a girl. I don't know. Let's not ramble about that too much though. Still managed to take her out, and that was awesome. And also Q and avoid some damage by ulting back. And Vi's actually looking to gank us here. Let's just keep walking back here. I don't think he's going to ulti us. Oops, I was out of range to actually slow them. I wanted to slow there. There's 3 of them here, and Lucian's getting pretty chunked out. This is kind of a tricky situation, but I'm going to go ham for it because Vi dove, which I was not expecting her to do. Very unwise by her. And he's actually going to ulti over the wall. I'm stunned for some reason. I'm just going to ulti back over. Get on this guy. There we go. Double kill for us. Great job. I wanted to flash, make sure I got in range for my abilities there. And if we can get onto this brand, that'd be kind of cool, but there's a Riven here. Oh man, I'm backing out. Let's wait for her to use her last Q for the knockup, and there we go. Do some damage to her. Ulti away. When you're playing against Riven, you gotta really avoid the stun and the knockup. As long as you do that, you should be okay. And of course, I guess her wind slash as well. But as far as the CC abilities go, you gotta avoid those two. It's very important. I'm just gonna move away from Janice and bounce back to her. And that is gonna keep us both alive. Never mind, she's gonna get hit by the Q, but still, definitely help the bad situation. And I want to use my E here to clip the wave, and I think I will be able to do that. There we go. But unfortunately, we do have to go back here on this one. Well, let's go ahead and pick up our components for our Hourglass. Actually, we can finish it straight up. The reason I like Hourglass is because on AP Assassins, like Kassadin, like Fizz, like Echo, on champions like that, you kind of got to go into the fight literally and be physically in there. I like to have that extra safety of the Hourglass. So if I do mess up or I go in too soon or something like that and I'm a little overzealous and I'm too bloodthirsty looking to get these kills before they're actually there to get, you can pop that Hourglass active to stall out and let your team clean up, and then you can continue the fight from there. That's normally the way I like to do. And it also allows you to be in a bit of an initiator, because you can go into the fight and just make a huge combo with your ult and your E, doing a lot of AoE to their team. And then from there, their team's like, okay, well, he's Hourglass in the middle of our team, so let's just wait for him to, you know, come out and we'll kill him. And while they're distracted by you and Hourglass, your team kills them, and it's just, it's wonderful. So if you can pull off out of those combos, that is great. If you cannot, that's unfortunate for you. But you can see we're level 10, we're almost level 11 actually, so we caught this brand. Our farm's not great by any means, but we are casted in a very action-packed game, so having a little bit lower farm is normal, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and use the E there to flip those two. And Vi's actually going in here. Let's go ahead and hit her with some autos. And I'm actually going to ulti back here just to avoid further damage. And she's actually going to get knocked away from my ult, or not my ult, my E. And look at their entire team. Like, their entire team's here. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and just E back here. And if they dive, we can probably turn things around a little bit, but can't promise too much. And Lucian diving into the fight. What the heck was he thinking? I think he turned his brain off for a second because that was unwise. But we have Aatrox going in now. They have their Kindred ult on, so let's just be passive here, wait it out. And now let's pop our E here, right in their team, doing a lot of damage to one guy there. And we might be able to kill the Riven here, I think. Okay, let's ignite this guy. I'm gonna chase down Riven because I am Kassadin. I can chase all day long. Boom, quadra kill. This is what I'm talking about, guys, the patience. I didn't go in too soon. I was patient, wait for the Kindred ult to fade, and then I'd go ape shit and just go all of these guys, or I guess in this case space shit, and just get my space abilities, all of these guys. And now that we have the quadra kill, we can not only be fed, which is a lot of fun, but we can also pressure the map and hopefully get this mid turret for ourselves. So let's just go ahead and use our abilities here. Don't really mind running up with mana. Pop our potions here, and we can actually dive this guy if Janna tanks. And here we go. This is it. See, our ultimate does a lot of damage now, and Janna tanked that wonderfully. Good job. Yeah, if I tanked that, Vi could have CC'd me enough to possibly turn that around, but because Janna tanked and Vi couldn't go for Janna because I was in her face, that was just wonderful comboing by us. Now, Brand is not alone, so I'm going to back the hell out of here. Do not want to be anywhere near him. Unfortunately, Lucian is going to get a little bit too close and get taken out for his troubles, which is unfortunate. He's having a bit of a rough game, but he's still doing okay in the kills department. Just died twice in a row, unfortunately. But we're going to back off here. We're sitting at 14-3. Insane score line, although our farm is quite low. Almost 130 at almost 20 minutes. It could be so much better. But still, we made a pretty good... we did pretty well considering it was a 2v1 or 2v1 lane for a while, then became a 2v2. Janna did a great job keeping me safe in that lane, and I loved it. And I'm thinking for my next item here, we could go with the Lich Bane, which is pretty good, but I'm feeling Luden's Echo. I love the mobility of it, I love the burst, I think it's a lot of fun. And in this game, honestly, I mean, we're so fed that I think we don't have to worry about the best build potential. The best build, honestly, probably be Rabadon's next. But I'm gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna go with the Luden's Echo this game, because I think it's gonna be a blast to do a shit ton of damage with that. And then we'll probably get a Rabadon's later on, maybe a Lich Bane, maybe a Void Staff. We'll figure it out. For the time being, this should be fine. Now, I'm thinking here against Brand, we should be able to. Oops, I should probably block that with the Q, get that shield going. At least I'll block some of the magic damage from his burn. But yeah, they have Riven here. I was gonna look to just blindly fight Brand without having vision of their team, but I'm glad I didn't, because their Riven showed up and she would have probably killed me, and that would have obviously sucked. So it's a good thing I didn't just dive right in. And Brand's actually in our jungle here, really overextended, and our team is surrounding him now, but he is gonna have Riven's help to kill our Rengar, unfortunately. And what is? Oh, she's taking this out. Yeah, we can't stop that though. Yeah, I don't know if we can fight this actually. And this is what I was afraid of. I gotta get out. I do not want to take any damage from her. Hello, bye. Oh god, Hourglass. I should be able to ulti over the wall. Alright, I took some extra damage, but I should be able to pop my flasks and sustain through the burn. Alright, cool. So you can see the Hourglass definitely made a difference in that fight. Unfortunately, they were just all ready to go and collapsing on us when we were just a little bit disorganized, and they took advantage of that and played it pretty well. So we lost Janna, we lost Rengar, but we are going to come back now, and we don't have Ludens just yet, unfortunately, but I think I'm going to get Home Guards. So actually, never mind, I don't need to. I thought they were still in our jungle fighting. They are not, so I don't need Home Guards just yet, but they will get the Dragon, it looks like. At least I'm assuming that, based on their map movements. They haven't gotten a Dragon yet, and that's going to be the Dragon. But they're actually diving Aatrox here, who has his Blood Well. I'm just going to spam my ultimate, trying to get in here to help speed up the fight here. The Riven is going to go down there to Rengar. If Rengar can get onto Kassadin, that'd be kick freaking ass. I'm going to start spamming my ultimate to try and chase down the Kindred now, because I think we can. And here we go, we're on top of her. You can see the damage, the burst. Rengar contributing that one by throwing the bola out, I guess. Kind of casting me on that one, but I am not salty in the slightest. We have 14 freaking kills. I got very little complaint about this game. And let's go ahead and here just help them clear those out. And top lane and bot lane are both really, really big right now. We could actually go for Baron, but I'm not a huge fan of that that idea. I think it makes more sense for us to go just for this mid turret, as we already are. So let's go ahead here and just continue to auto-attack on this turret here. Our W does work as a reset, but does not actually do damage to turrets. But that is still fine, because it speeds us up by doing that auto-attack reset. And I'm thinking Brand might be at his blue buff right now. I kind of doubt it, but hello! Look who has the predictions all figured out. There we go. Managed to do some nice damage to him. He didn't combo wreck, so he didn't stun me, and that's awesome for us. I mean, now we can take the blue buff, as long as their team doesn't kill us before we can do that. I want this blue buff. Alright, here we go. Kill the Riven off. Alright, I'm gonna ulti back. Is Vi gonna ult me? Nope. Alright, she's gonna flash the wall. I'm kinda scared to do this, but I have Hourglass, so I have a little bit of safety with that. And yeah, Rengar's got that one. My E was out of range, but that is totally fine. Really nice fight by us. And I'm actually super low on stacks. I should or super high on stacks. I should not be doing this because I'm gonna waste my mana. And let's see if I can actually just spam my W to heal up my mana pool. Heal up my mana pool. That's a weird thing to say. Replenish my mana pool is the correct term for that one. But we actually have enough mana now to actually go into this guy. We have enough low stacks. We can spam our ult now. There we go. He's down. He is just not nearly fed enough to fight me. And Brand going suicide right into our team there. Not very wise by him. Great job by my team collapsing on him. And although I want to pressure mid lane here, we're kind of chunked. I don't know if we actually can safely do so. But looks like Riven is going to find our Rengar on that one. Be careful, man. What are you doing? Why are you dashing to a Riven? Oh, wait, they're surrendered. Never mind. Alright, so that's the game here, guys. A little bit crazy, a little bit unpredictable. That is the PBE for you. So hope you guys liked it. Nonetheless, you got to see some Kassadin in action. Got a lot of kills, a lot of great plays. So hope you guys did like it. If you did, make sure to drop that like rating and subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.